right? I'll give all praise, glory, and honor to Allah. Come on to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, right? Pretty much, man, we out here another week in the cesspool of Babylon, dealing with the inner dealings of this damn queen, man, right? And as all we always do, man, we get into the scriptures, we get into things about what prophecy is withholding, man, right? So, as we see what's getting ready to happen in this society as a whole, man, much more lockdowns, much more things before to put the people in a more tighter grip, right? Now, with that being said, what shall we do? Give me that in 2 Peter 3, right? You can read it somewhere on there on down, because it goes on to say what manner of person we ought to be in all holy conversation, man.
You want to get straight to that point?
Now you can lead up, you can build up to it.
All right. This is 2 Peter 3, and I'm gonna start at 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness.
Right, and the slackness comes into play when you see things. 1 minute things are happening, the next thing it seems that things are cooling down, and they think they're slack. A lot of people think things are not going to happen. Oh, it's been years. You've been talking about. You've been talking about ultimately the bear chip, man, happening, man. But these things are true. They're going to happen.
But it is long suffering to us,
right? And it's long suffering to us. It's long suffering to the elect, man. Right? Go ahead.
Not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Right. That will be the hope of everything. But Israel is not going to repent. 1/3 of the elect of the nation of Israel is going to repent to Yahweh Shai. Right? Ultimately, that's 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be destroyed over here. They will not repent. They will not get under the order of Yahweh Shai, order of the laws, statutes, and commandments to come back to the Most High. They just will not do it. They just don't have it in them, as they say. Go ahead.
But the day of I see y'all spend the night.
Right. You can see it. You can see the Lord is setting the stage for him to come as a thief in the night, man. To come and really just lay shit down when people is unaware. Look at these people. Pan the camera around that way. Look at Jake. Jake don't know what the hell going on out here, man. Niggas got 4 locos in their hand. Niggas is sipping. They with their boo. All right? They're having a good time. They're not ready. Nor do they want to even hear about the Lord coming back, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is an untoward generation. All right? It says, in the which the heavens, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also. Right.
Go ahead.
It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Right, and that great noise, what's going to cause that great noise, is the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. This is why we out here. This is why the prophets out here to tell you what's going to happen, what's going to befall this place, man. What are the things, are the major events that's going to happen in the world, ultimately in America, man? And this is it. Which the heavens, read it again?
It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Right.
Rulership.
Right. Give me the missile sign. Who got the missile sign?
It's the rulership.
Right. In the heavens, in this world, as we know, it's going to pass away. But this is going to give that great noise, man. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
All that what you see, man. And get a picture around all the buildings, the trees, the people, the cars, you name it. It's going to perish. Right? The elements elements are going to melt when these missiles are being detonated, man. And they're already, coordinates is already pre-programmed to hit the horde. That horde being America, man. Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, man. Go ahead,
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right, they'll be burnt up, man. Give me Joel 2. Yeah, give me Joel 2. Yeah, go ahead.
Joel 2 and 1.
Speak up a little louder.
It's Joel 2 and 1. Oh, shit, I put Joel 2. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Right. This in the spiritual sense, this is that horn or that trumpet that's being blown. All right? Which is the Bible. And it's being blown by the men of the Lord. Right? We are the mouthpieces of the men of the Lord that come in town and tell you what's going to happen. Thus said the Bible, not of our own heart. Right? The Lord himself, Yahushua himself is not going to come down and talk to you people. That's why you always hear a lying ass nigga talking about what the Lord told him last night. The Lord talked to me. The Lord ain't talk to you, nigga. You a damn lie. Right?
For the day of the Most High cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
For the day of the Lord is coming, it's nigh at hand. That's where you hear the battle drums going off, man. For that great day. The battle drums is drumming right now for that day. That's what we're waiting on. Go ahead,
A day of darkness and in gloominess.
It's gonna be a what?
A day of darkness and gloominess.
I thought it was gonna be a day of strawberry soda and potato wedges and a 3-piece from KFC. No, it's gonna be what?
A day of a day of darkness and of gloominess.
You understand what that means? A day of darkness and gloominess. I mean, it ain't gonna be pretty. You always got the big wig, big cat wearing auntie with the big arms in church talking about she can't wait to the day of the Lord. Shuffling it and backflipping and rolling in the goddamn middle of all the church. Let's see if she's ready for the day of the Lord, really. Go ahead.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Right. You know that one that I said? It said the day of the Lord coming with rolled up blood, fuel of fire. Yeah, bring me that one. I think. Yeah, bring me that out real fast. Today, that's the same. Ain't for the faint of hope, man. Ain't for the weak. That day is gonna be a weather, man. And we see the build up of that day.
This is a every battle of the war is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Right. And that's what the ancient times of war. Men got out there and got it on, man. You got up on a nigga, man. You hit him in the jugular. You watch the soul leave that nigga, man. You watch him going from having the spirit to cold. Right? Niggas down with their mouth open, man. For some of you have never been in the position to see a nigga kid sliced up and shit. Hit. Yeah, that's right. You know, we used to that shit, man. To the average part of other parts of the world, we used to it, man. This is growing up. This is a day-to-day thing, man. The smell of blood. You can smell the blood in the air. You know, you see the nigga last couple of nerves jumping, shitting and pissing on himself, man. That's for another day.
But this, in the times to come,
Yeah.
reading Peter, shall be with burning and fuel of fire. This is an ancient prophet.
This is going to be with burning and fuel of fire. And what's going to lead up to that burning fuel of fire is ultimately these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. This is going to be a whole different war than what the world have seen of old, man, ancient times. This is going to be fought with the missiles, man. It's going to give off this right here. The mushroom cloud. All right? Go ahead,
It says 2 Peter 3 and
No,
11. Seeing then.
No. Hold on, bro. You got a little more I want to get. Take it back on the top. No. Let's go where you left off, though. Okay.
All right, Joel 2:2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong.
Hey, let me see that sign. I'm aware real fast. The scriptures say that these people, the scriptures refer to the missiles as being a great people and a strong. Go ahead.
That have never ever the light, have not been ever the light.
It has not ever been ever the light. And these weapons here are like no other. These are the weapons. This is the weapon of weapons, man. All right. This is when you watch Boys in the Hood drinking the juice. How you say it? The one, the comedy one. What you say there? Don't be a menace. This is the time when nigga pull out a gun, nigga pull out something bigger. At the end, nigga said, "Do we have a problem?" This is it. This is that. Do we have a problem? The real peacemaker right here, man. And it's gonna be used. That's the funny thing. Go ahead.
Neither shall be any more after it.
Yeah, so it was nothing like this is a weapon like no other, and it shall be. It ain't gonna be nothing after it like this, man. Because all those missiles will be detonated. All right, on different shores, mainly on the shores of America. Other parts of the world, including our homeland, will be destroyed. All right? And it is what it is, man. Go ahead.
Even to the years of many generations.
Even to the years of many generations, man. Because it's going to tell you that when we get in power, all the weapons of the earth, we're going to burn them. Ain't going to be no need for AR-15, AK-47. Ain't going to be no need for ICBM nuclear missiles. When the Lord going to make us the weapon. Give me that in Micah. Micah, 5 and 8 or something like that.
We're going to be a sharp threshing instrument that's going to
having teeth, man. Let's get it. The Lord gonna make us the weapon. We're gonna have a need for a weapon for when we're gonna be the weapon. And the Lord gonna use us to break in pieces the nations, man. You got niggas right now. You worry about us right now, man. Yeah. I can tell you where it's at.
Micah 4 and 13.
4 and 13. This Micah 4 and 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. This one. For I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass.
Right. Meaning going to make a horn. When you look at the horn of a rhino, what that means? The horn represents power. That's where the power of a rhino lies at, in his horn. And the Lord gonna make us, He's gonna give us power, man. He's gonna give us power to really do what we want to do on the planet Earth in righteousness, man.
Yes, Isaiah 41 and 15. I got it.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah 41 and 15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
Yeah, the Lord gonna make us the weapon.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Having teeth, man.
Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small.
And the mountains go into what? Bigger governments, man. Major governments. We're gonna crush the governments of this world, man. And the hills are lower governments, man. Lower fashions of governments, man. It's gonna be broken by the men of the Lord. All right, ultimately by the Israelites, man. Go ahead.
It says, and beat them small, and shall make them the hills, as the elder said, as shafts.
Right.
Make the mountains hills. It says, thou shalt find them, and the wind shall carry them away.
Y'all brothers know what shaft is? Yeah. Shaft is like it's a farming term. It's like when you it's like you get wheat, you harvest the wheat, and all that stuff that be left on the ground, it's like shaft. Like look it up. Let's get it real fast.
Just like the after. You want to look it up on that?
Yeah, it's like the leftovers
the
of
dust like.
Yeah,
the
dust.
remainder, yeah.
Which don't have no work. It's really nothing work. It's gonna be really small. Let's get it. We're gonna really beat you low, man.
It says shaft, mots or moats, shaft, as always, as driven by the wind, It says pressed out, winnow, or thresh, loose, shaft. Let me get the root. Squeeze and extortion and I'm gonna just get it in just a regular. Yeah. It's like what you sweeping, you got a little bit left over, man. Like it's like dust.
And see
like
what it's talking about, squeezed out. When you look at that farming equipment, we have corn and wheat. When you see that big machine going, it's taking the corn and then putting it in the machine and squeezing it and putting the good part in the silo of the machine. What gets left on the ground? The shaft or
the remaining.
Yeah,
the remaining.
That's why we're gonna beat these governments small, man. No? We still had the other one, right?
It says the husk of corn or other seeds separated by winnowing or threshing.
Yeah.
After
the dust, the small part.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna do, man. Well,
and speak about that sign, they should be the dust the dust of the balance.
Right.
Isaiah
40,
yeah, the dust of the balance, which meaning, you know, like you said, if you waste some shit and you got some shit left over, the end part you just like you winnow it away, like you thrust away, man.
Well, it says in that other definition, blowing in the wind.
Yeah,
you're gonna be the insignificant, man.
I got some. It says worthless things, trash.
What?
Trash.
Worthless
things, trash.
Trash, man.
It's not worth nothing. It says the refuse, the waste, the garbage,
right?
The muck, the trash, the junk, the draft, the dross, the debris.
Yeah,
that debris is the good.
Yeah,
that's the good one. That's kind of.
That's how these nations are gonna get beaten when the Lord allows us to be the ultimate weapon, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be debris.
We're gonna be made the ultimate weapon. Now go ahead. Back to that one. I'm trying to get down to
Joel 2 and 3. A fire devoured them before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden.
Read that part again.
Okay.
You see that sign one more time, Mark?
All right. A fire devoured before them.
It says a fire devoured before them,
and behind them,
meaning that fire devoured before them, it goes into the warhead. One missile can have over hundreds and millions of warheads inside that cone, man. All right? Go ahead.
Them a flame burneth.
Now read that right.
And fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
And behind them a flame burneth goes into the rocket booster. The rocket booster is what gives it its name, the intercontinental ballistic missile. Only way this can go from different continents is by these rocket boosters, what propels it from the silos through the heavens all the way to its destination, man. All right? Well,
the man is at the Garden of Eden.
Right, now Joel is describing you what happens before these missiles drop. He said the land is at the Garden of Eden. Everything is all green and plush and beautiful. Go ahead.
Before them and behind them a desolate wilderness.
But when these missiles detonate, whatever place you at gonna become a desolate wilderness, man. All right? It's gonna be burnt to a crisp. Go ahead, you got it. That's the point I want. Yeah, anything else? A bit more. Go ahead.
And nothing shall escape them.
Ain't nothing gonna escape my CBM nuclear missiles, man. I don't give a damn. You Usain Bolt. You can put the lightest nuggets on your black ass. You ain't gonna be able to escape, man. You can have the Bugattis, whatever you got, the flies playing, the fastest, you ain't gonna be able to escape, man. Especially the wicked. Especially the wicked of 2/3, you ain't gonna be able to escape what's getting ready to come. Go ahead,
This Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Right, which the smith goes into the various sciences that the Lord has allowed to bestow wisdom on them, how to split an atom, to go into the inner making of what we know as the nuclear missile, man. That's a lot of brains and know-how, man. That's a lot of sitting up there writing all types of schematics and potions and putting different shit together to make an atom, man.
Arithmetics of that, that's heavy,
yeah.
Bro. You gotta go into some
yeah.
shit, bro. Equations and
the Most High gotta be dealing with you. And these are one of the examples I bring out time and time again. Let's look at the beginning of America. All right? When this shit was started, niggas was on horseback. The 80s through 1865, all the niggas on horseback. Horse and buggy. Took your ass 90 days to get the fucking where you gotta go at. You just going. Then it went from what? The steam engine. From the steam engine, you had the Rice brothers. These niggas couldn't fly like a motherfucker, man. You know? Now what we got? We got Teslas. We really went from the ancient times.
Airplanes. Oh,
we got airplanes that go from one continent to the other in one trip.
Yeah, one trip.
You got iPhones. All right? You have cars that drive themselves, man. Only the Most High has to give you that technology, man. That give you that knowledge to make that shit, man. Whether it be on the right hand or the left. And we see that those scientists was for the better good of the Most High to make them make those things to destroy themselves, man.
The technologists study the machines.
Right.
So when you getting the study, you getting the information from the Lord. The Lord got to give you the info. When you think of technology, you think of futuristic shit. Where we had technology in the ancient time.
Yeah, there was light bulbs back then.
Yeah, it was.
Right, they got many things that you brothers, the average people didn't know that they had back then. They had water supplies, they had showers back then, batteries. Yeah. They got paintings in the Roman Empire of what we know as chariots and planes. They been had this shit, man.
How they built up the Egyptian the things, man. How they built that, man? They had the knowledge, man. Because the knowledge is technology. All right? Technology is just the study of machines or whatever, whatever it is, it's the study of it. So if you're studying something, it calls you the way to create it. But the Lord is with the smiths. It says, Isaiah 54:16, behold, I've created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
That instrument goes into what? The ICBM nuclear missile.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna say this, a lot of those scientists are from what? From Russia and America, man. And them Germans. Which are nothing more than Edomites, man.
Yeah.
Which much more is an arm and Norman to themselves, man. They are the artificer. The artificer is what? Give me that scripture, the artificer. Go into that word artificer so we can further much hone in the point. Or that brother finds something, you follow me? Yeah, go ahead. Read that one real fast. Read that. Okay.
All right. The second address,
Where you find that too?
I got it.
11:39. Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts, whom I have made to reign in my world?
Right, and the Most High was addressing the ancient Roman Empire, which America is an extension of that. The Lord was posing a question. Where?
That the end of their time might come through them.
At the end of their time might come through them. And one of the key reasons at the end of their time gonna come through them all starts back into the Lord allowing them to make them missiles. But the missiles is gonna be the end of this world to Esau, man.
It said, and I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, and the ultimate waster is that nuclear missile, man. The Lord finna really do some. Y'all brother ever seen? I did a video a while back. Might have got taken down. It was going in on DEFCON. Bullshit, man. It went into what we know as DEFCON. DEFCON is a military term for showing you the schematics of different nations that got nuclear missiles and how they go from one end of the earth to the other. And when they detonate, you see it say 30 million dead. This million dead. You know what I'm saying? When the missiles get dropped, it's going to happen like that. Wait,
It's Genesis 4:22. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain. Tubal Cain is an ancestor of Cain, which Cain goes into weapon.
Right.
All right?
Right.
It says,
That's right.
yeah, Tubal Cain, matter of fact, I'm going to just grab it real quick. It says, a son of Lamech, which Lamech was of the line of Cain, by his wife Zillah, and the first worker in metal.
First worker in metal. Hey,
First worker in metal.
Show that sign. Show that sign. What that sign? What that's made of? It's made out of metal, man. Give me that one about the sharp glittering spear.
It says, of the offspring of Cain, Tubal Canaan and Antediluvian patriarch. All right. So it says, and zealous, he also bear Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer, the progenitor.
Yeah, he's the going back into he's the progenitor of all artificers.
Dealing with that missile, man.
Right. Where?
It says in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Namat. I'm gonna get this word artificer.
So let's get the word artificer and see what it's talking about. You tell me that ain't Esau. You tell me that ain't the almond for Esau. Starting with Canaan, with Cain being the name, almond name for Canaan was weapon, and he used the weapon to thrust his brother through.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead, Doc.
It says a metal craftsman, a fabricator, or mechanic.
Yeah.
An artificer.
You can also go. You might as well put the word scientist in there.
I got it.
You know.
I'm watching everything else is saying. When you go into the root, to cut in, to plow, engrave, to plot evil.
And that's what he do. Esau plot evil with them weapons. He got a whole show dedicated to this on the weapons channel on cable, man. This nigga show you about F-14 planes. He show you about tanks. He show you about guns. He going on to the history of who named it, man. Going to the AK-47, he show you about the man Kalashnikov himself, man. This man is a man of weapons. Going into what's my other man name? Abraham Esau. That nigga was another. Show that devil again, man. Somebody get that devil on your phone, bro.
Hey, I'm a why. Get Abraham Esau. I think it be. I get it.
Yeah, Abraham Esau.
Hey, and with that dude that created the AK-47, they just made a movie about it.
Yeah.
A movie about Kalashnikov. Yeah, you know about that movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kalashnikov, right? Kalashnikov, which goes into the actual name of the AK-47. Even Smith & Wesson was Edomites, man. Remington was Edomites, man. Ruger, I'm fucking Edomites, man. Make that shit.
Yeah, they're the progenitor.
Right.
It says a metal craftsman, the first work of the artificer. Here you go.
Weapons are weapons, man.
Here you go. Here. He looked like a damn weapon, man.
Look like a devil. Look. This was one of the
like a damn weapon, bro.
Him right along with that Abraham. What the other motherfucking name is? Abraham.
Robert J. Oppenheimer.
Robert J. Oppenheimer. All them guys ran in the league with each other, man. This guy was the first guy that went into understanding the makings of missiles, man.
He was a German physics.
Yeah.
Hey, Einstein too. He did all the mathematics dealing with like nuclear power and shit. He was a German Amalekite.
Right.
And he had something called Operation Paperclip after World War II.
You gotta get him. I gotta be in.
Operation Paperclip after World War II when the U.S. government took a bunch of ex-Nazi scientists to the U.S. and a lot of them, like the guy named Werner von Braun, he was the one that they worked with NASA and built those rockets.
Right, man. And like I say, all in all, the Most-High got to be dealing with you to get on that level, man. The Most-High gave these devils the knowledge to destroy themselves with those missiles, man. With technology is actually the kryptonite to Esau, man. What's going to bring them down?
Hey, he that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword.
Right. Go ahead,
It says from 1937, Abraham Esau, was head of the physics section of the newly created Reich Research Council.
And the Most High is the ultimate comedian, man. Why would the Most High put Abraham's name right there, and he put the name Esau, man? And dealing with missiles, man. Go ahead.
Abraham was our forefather. He was the first that got the promises, and Esau's the what? The last.
He's the first of the artificer.
On the artificer,
the Lord supplanted that by that guy name.
By the name. That's a human name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first of the artificers. Which Abraham represents the first to get, like,
yeah.
you know, and Lord, Esau like that. Yeah.
The Lord stapled that on that guy's name to deal with those missiles, man. Right? The Most High, man, the Most High be doing a lot of. Hey, the Most High, the ultimate, he got a humor, man.
Yes.
We always say that. Go ahead.
He was a professional at the University of Berlin and president of the Reich Physical and Technical Institute. From his position in the RFR, he initiated the first meeting of the Uranium Club in early 1939, the precursor to the Army Ordnance Office German Nuclear Energy Project.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. And the Lord. That's why I tell you in Job, man, that the deceiver and the deceiver are his. The Most High got these guys doing his mission, man, doing his work. To put those coordinates, those different analytics and algorithms in their minds in order to make those missiles, man.
Yeah, physics is more made up of equations.
Right.
The conclusion of it.
Right.
In order to get it measured up right. You know, the measurements and the conclusion, man. Geometry and all that shit, man.
True science.
The true science, the knowledge.
The true science goes into know.
And to to know what it takes to make the atom.
Right.
Or create it. All right. What now? The nuclear missiles, man. All right. It says the precursor to the Army Ordnance Office German Nuclear Energy Project, which began in September of that year. When the HWH gave control of the project to the RFR in 1942, Esau became the plenipotentiary.
Plenipotentiary.
Whatever, right? Of nuclear physics and was in control of the project. Esau became the plenipotentiary of the high frequency.
Meaning the first, basically.
First, yeah.
Tell him he could have just put the first,
Yeah,
the father, however you want to, the progenitor of it, man. Start, whatever word you want to put right there, go ahead.
Of the high frequency engineering and radar working group.
Right.
During World War II, Esau was one of the most powerful physics in Germany. After World War II until 1948, Esau was a prisoner of war of the Dutch. Yeah, they took him and what he know. He didn't know
They
shit.
did all that.
Yeah. What?
After World War II, what happened?
Come out, boy.
What happened? A lot of Americans brought along with their different enterprises of information or intel. They went and started grabbing up German scientists. Man.
Right.
Then what happened after that? You had something called what? We had something that broke out called the Cold War. They went into basically who can be the first to go into the heavens with a so-called spaceship.
Yeah.
Not spaceship, but satellite ship. What up? Well, you know? And that happened because America didn't have no scientists that can really do that shit that the Russians was doing. Yeah. So they killed that. They gave a lot of them pay and brought them over here to get their technology of the missiles and space on the same level as the Russians, man.
Yeah. Operation Paperclip.
Yeah, Operation Paperclip, man. You know?
And it was actually Operation Paperclip was when the Americans got their German scientists, and then the Russians, they split them in half. The Russians got a certain amount of German scientists, and then the Russians are actually the first ones to get into low orbit space with the Sputnik satellite. They had the one man in there, and it just went around the orbit. So the Russians beat the U.S. into getting up into the lower heaven.
But they're Edomites too.
They Edomites. Yeah,
they're Edomites too, man.
Same people.
That was it on that? Bring that up, huh?
This is Job
So this goes with the whole understanding of the artificer, man.
20 and 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Right. That's gonna strike him. Where you started at? Where you started at?
That's what it right there.
What was that? 22.
This is Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in the straits.
And the fullness of his sufficiency, when Esau Edom think he's finna fulfill his new world order, he's gonna have his belly full. I did it. I have basically achieved what I want, what their forefathers wanted them to do, starting with Adam Weishaupt, man. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yeah, all nations gonna be against him, man. Around the boat.
Where? When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Yeah, when he's finna fill his belly, man. Meaning when he's finna think he's finna achieve that so-called New World Order, man. The Lord's gonna snatch it all from his ass, man. Go ahead, up.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
And what he's gonna rain upon him is those missiles, man. Those are the real. The Lord's gonna rain the ICBM nuclear missiles on his ass, man. Go ahead, up.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
There you go again. It emphasizes a metal. The artificer, man. It emphasizes a metal. This is made out of metal. Steel. Different metal things to make that missile, man. And it says it's gonna strike him through. Then it's gonna hit his ass, man, and destroy him. All right? Yes.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body.
And what's that body that those missiles come out of? The nuclear silos, man. Which here in America you got nuclear silos everywhere, man. They got rumors from the 40s that they got silos all in the fucking parks, all on the side of mountains, big cornfields and shit. They everywhere, man. All right, go ahead.
The glittering sword cometh out of his gall.
Yeah, that's a glittering sword, especially when you look at that missile from afar. All right, give me the one in the apocrypha about the horrible star. Let me see. Where's my apocrypha? You know, this is the glittering spear. You look at a missile from a far away distance, it looks like a star that came from out the ground and went in the heavens, man. And those missiles go on GPS coordinates out of the first heaven, like the second heaven, in the firmament. They go right above in the firmament and come back down to his coordinates, man. To destroy shit, and half of them missiles don't even hit the ground. They really detonate feet above his coordinates, man. And it really does a compression. It detonates, it pushes shit out, man. That's why in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, also too, hold on deck, Jeremiah 51:1. It talks about a wave, man, a wind. That's talking about the nuclear wave that goes when you watch the detonation, you see the flash, then it's like everything gets sucked up, then you see everything turn back orange, and then what happens? It blows shit out, man. Everything that comes with that wind, it get windows, people, cars get blown. I'm talking about the nuclear wave, the wave that actually get pushed out.
Yeah. That's what killed every fucking dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Motherfucker be 800 miles, 200 miles away, you get 30-degree burns from this shit.
In that Terminator 2 scene, like you see the shockwave making the cars fly out. You see just a wall of fire just going and burning everything.
It's how the missiles is, man. Burn shit up. All right. Yeah, with burn shit up, man. Go ahead, Doc.
The second Ezra 15 and 39. And strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it.
Go up to about, let me see. Where you at? Go up to the one. Go up to the Let's go. That's it.
I'm gonna start from 30. They got one at 35 and then 40.
Yeah. I want to go down to 40, but 40.
This second Ezra 15 and 34. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north and to the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. What's this?
Which you talking about the nuclear missile in the Bible, man? Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
It says, they another, and they shall smite down a great multitudes of stars upon the earth.
Right. Which these missiles, when they get detonated, they're gonna do that, man. Which is already written in the Bible that America, known as Babylon the Great, gonna be destroyed with over 200 million of these things, man. That's why you see the big buildup, right? The big buildup is America going into the third world, into World War III, all right? And ultimately, they're gonna lose that war too, man. Everybody gonna lose that war. Ultimately to the Lord, go ahead.
Even their own stuff, and
Right.
blood shall be from the sword to the belly,
Right,
and dung of men unto the camel's hoof.
right.
And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them.
Right, because you're going to have people that's going to see the wrath. The scripture talking about in Revelation, you're going to have merchants still at sea with their ships. You're going to have people from the other sides of the world see the destruction of America, man. It's going to be well. Well,
And then there shall come great storms from the south and from the north, and another part from the west.
right. Meaning them missiles going to be coming from everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
And we tell you, you hear it first, so we tell you, Russia is going to be the main player in destroying America. China is going to be one of the main players in destroying America. Even the mother that America comes out of, which America comes from, Britain, they're going to destroy this whore. Even NATO, Pakistan, all its allies are going to turn their backs on America and shoot missiles over here. That's why we tell you before that happens, the Lord's going to save 1/3 of the nation of Israel. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, his own people, are going to be left over here to die and burn, man. Now, Pastor Pochop and Deacon Rib Tips ain't telling you that. Them shoe shining ass 3-piece suit wearing niggas ain't telling you that though. What's gonna happen? Them damn missiles ain't in them silos to look pretty. Them missiles ain't in them silos to be wiped on and waxed, man. The spit shine. Nigga, you crazy. Them missiles was only set to be used, man. The missiles are set and was created to be used from the beginning of time, man. The Most High been had plans with the missiles. That's why I said a lot of you niggas' names are written on the side of them missiles, man. Say, son, a bullet don't have no name, but nigga, a missile do. A missile do, nigga. Missile got a lot of you 2/3, a lot of you fucking weirdos out here, your names on them, man. Especially over here in America. You don't have, hey, look at this pen and camera. You ain't gotta look for to see half these niggas' names written on it, man. This nigga look like your boy from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, your boy, what his name is?
You talking about?
Master Roshi?
Yeah, Master Roshi on the bike on Canal Street. Go ahead, dog. Shit crazy.
And like you said, even when he put that analogy as a star, like you said, when they coming, it's gonna look like a twinkle.
Yeah, from a distance.
From a distance, yeah, when
You
it's
see the-
weighing out in the car.
Yeah, you see the rocket booster going.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah,
It's like a star coming from the earth.
yeah.
You gonna see it go out of the earth and come back.
Back in the earth, yeah.
Go ahead, dog.
It says, and strong winds, this 15 and 39, and strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it. And
Now, give me Jeremiah 51 and 1 real fast.
this Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, I will raise up Babylon against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
Destroying wind. That destroying wind is when that missile detonates. When that missile comes to its coordinates to detonate, it blets out a destroying wind. It sucks up and burns up everything in its sight, man. That's going to happen. That's going to melt elements. Do you know the top degrees of some of those missiles is like 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, man? It has to be something so hot that it's going to melt elements, man. The concrete. Go ahead.
It says, and the strong wind shall arise from the east and shall open it, and the cloud which he raised up in wrath, and the storm stirred to cause filth towards the east and west wind, shall be destroyed.
What it say about that cloud?
The
Cloud that he
cloud
raised up?
which he raised up in wrath.
Yeah, and the Lord gonna come back with that cloud raised up in wrath to destroy shit too, man.
Revelation 7.
Right. So you gonna have you gotta deal with the clouds of Yahweh Shai, which ultimately is which is the angels in the further ship, and you gotta deal with them missiles, man.
Yeah,
Laying hold of your ass, man, because it's a two-part deal the Lord giving you. The Lord gonna give your ass the missiles and the ICB, the missiles and the laser beams, man.
fire.
It's gonna give you that zapping shit, tearing up buildings and shit, tearing up the street. These angels gonna get down too. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I said, Job, that fire shall consume the tabernacles of robbers.
Yeah.
Which this is the tabernacle of robbers right here. This is the man that robbed,
Yeah. Robbed everybody.
robbed everybody, man. It said fire shall consume it in Job. The
Yeah,
tabernacles of robbers.
House of murderers over here, man.
Yes.
Go ahead.
This it's 40. The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the star that they made make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein.
So that's showing you that's not talking about no average everyday star that you see.
The stars don't do you nothing.
And when have a nigga ever been scared of a star? You looking up there, oh Lord, look, my God damn.
Yeah.
Fucking star. Nah, that's talking about the nuclear missiles, man. This is the star that's gonna make everybody afraid. It's gonna even emphasize something. Go ahead.
And they shall pour out every high and eminent place and horrible stuff.
On every high eminent place. A high eminent place deals with New Orleans is an eminent place. It's a well-known fucking dump. Paris, London, New York, Californians of the world. This star's gonna fall up on all them places, man. And they even emphasize a horrible star. Because when them missiles let off, what's gonna be left after them is not gonna be pretty. All right? It's not gonna be pretty at all.
That's why I said it's a garden of Eden before him,
Right.
and after him it was a desolate wasteland.
Yeah, that's the wasteland.
A desolate wilderness.
In Isaiah 13, it says it'll be an uninhabitable wasteland where no man, the air won't pitch his tent there. No man will ever set foot on ever again. Only the desert creatures will dwell there.
Yeah, I tell you, Revelation 14 and 16, that he that sat on the cloud crushing the sickle of the earth, and the earth was reaped, man.
Right. And that's what happened. The angels gonna get ready to reap this earth, man. Including Yahweh Shai. And before that happened, though, the build-up before that happened, this bitch gonna, y'all brothers ever played Last of Us?
Yep.
That's how America gonna look, man. Give me Isaiah 13 and come on down. You already right there, huh? Hey, come on down, right from the top. He got some meat. Go ahead. What you got? You got something?
I'm still holding the 15 and 41.
Bring it on real fast before they get there. He's trying to link that, but I'm
This high and eminent place of horrible stuff. Fire and hell and flying swords and many waters.
What you? He said flying sword.
Flying sword. What is that?
I guess a nigga out here throwing swords from one end of the earth to the other. No.
Put the missile.
Oh, you gotta pay attention, bro. You all down the street and shit, bro. You gotta pay attention, huh?
Get the missile.
Come on. Go ahead.
It said fire and hell and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities and walls.
What the missiles gonna do? They're gonna break down cities. When they go like this, they're gonna break down city and walls. All right? They're gonna break down all these eminent places that people love to come and have fun, be freaks and homos and do all this shit, man. Lord gonna burn all that shit. And then guess what? This is gonna be the cleansing agent of the earth. This is a beautiful cleansing agent, man. The Lord gonna use fire, cleanse shit. All right, go ahead.
They purify. It says, they shall break down cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood and grass of the meadows and their corn. It's blowing the grass up, man.
Burn everything up. Even lakes. You're gonna have lakes and rivers gonna become dry.
It's
in the heat, man.
Fire and hell.
Go ahead.
It's gonna make the rivers full and the great waters. It says, And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and the smoke go up into the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her.
That goes right along with any other scripture in Isaiah or Jeremiah that deal with the scriptures, man. That everybody's gonna be bewailed, even in Revelation. Everybody's gonna be bewailed in America. And be like, damn, America really been destroyed, man.
For her torment.
Right. That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
Give me that.
All right, this is Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see.
Hold on, let that nigga go, bro. Niggas is just ridiculous, man.
All right, this is Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they might go into the gates of the nobles.
Read that one more time, man.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
We the ones, the prophets and teachers, all right, and start with the apostles. We the ones that lift up this banner on the high mountain, man. Right? Look at this shit. Damn. Zombies out here, man. Yeah. She put her finger up. She got the big pokey, man. Look at that.
She had mutation mode. Look.
My dad's an attorney.
And she don't give a fuck.
And it's happening to her. And it's happening.
Try that shit next day, though. He gonna run clean over her funk ass. Be strong, man. He gonna run clean over. That's all you gonna hear is squishing.
Kill on vacation.
Yeah. You niggas don't want to do nothing anyway.
He would have took us to jail.
Oh, yeah.
He took us to jail. Got all punched on and everything.
Wrestling shit.
Wrestling everything. God.
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand.
That's what we're doing. We're exalting the voice into you. We're shaking the hand. When you shake the hand of somebody, you cussing them out, man. You letting them have it.
You upbringing.
Right, go ahead.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Give me Proverbs, I think it's 1:20. 1:20 and 21. This is we're it's like go to the gates of the nobles, man. Where? Yeah, go ahead.
This Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom cried without, she uttering her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city, she uttering her voice, saying, how long ye simple ones will love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
So where you find wisdom? Out on the streets, man. Where the prophets and teachers are teaching. The gates of the nobles also deals with, you can go to Jeremiah. You don't have to do it right now, but Jeremiah 14:2. Where was the elders of the cities found at? At the gates of the village, man. At the gates of the empire.
I got that one.
Where?
This Proverbs 8:3. She cried at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors.
Right. That's where you will find, back then, you will find the higher ups of the noble men, you'll find them at the gates. Niggas want to come in. Hold on, where you going at? Where you at? Oh, Galilee. Oh, who you know in here? Oh, all right, you go ahead. My bad, dog. Hold up. They do it, they do it at the club. They do it with higher up elites. The same shit was going on. The same shit going on now, man. You'll find wisdom. You'll find everything you need to know. You find everything you need to know with the men that set up to give it to you, man. The right way, the 100% truth. Go ahead,
Verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger.
That's right.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Go ahead.
the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Most High host mustered the host of the battle.
Right, which goes, we always bring this up. And the Most High is the only one that's instigating all the matters of the earth, man, whether it be big or small. Even amongst the kings and princes of the earth that have different kingdoms and armies, the Lord instigates shit where they get into it. Somebody shoots the first shot, then they all hell breaks loose, man. The Lord the one doing that shit. He got Vladimir Putin up there, don't want to shake a nigga hand. Just look at him. Whispering in his boy ear. And best, let's come over there. They want to destroy this motherfucker. The Lord got them doing that shit, man. Talking that big shit. Got things happening, man. You know? Go ahead, huh? You got that? Bring it out real quick.
This Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
See? Go ahead.
As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will.
Right, so the Lord can actually turn this thing on whenever he wants to, man. Even the little small people of the world, he can actually make you do what he wants you to do, man. You don't have free will. Nobody has free will, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
They come from a far country, from the end of heaven.
Right, and it's talking about the nuclear missiles. It says they come from a far country. Those far countries are what? The Russians, the Pakistan, North Korea, South Korea, you name it. From a country. Go ahead.
From the end of heaven, even the Most High, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Right, even the Most High and his Son, with the weapons of indignation, going into the laser beams of the chariots, going into the nuclear missiles, man. Right? We can go into much more, but go ahead.
How ye, for the day of the Most High is at hand.
That's right. Go ahead.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Yeah, you getting the address put on it, man. The Lord put an address and the name on that shit, man. Nigga, you ain't gotta wonder who it came. It came from me. The Lord gonna send the hitters, man. And everybody bullshitting gonna get caught by surprise, man. Go ahead.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
So why niggas around Pentagon? Why are these motherfuckers walking around proud, man? The Lord finna destroy this known world, and everybody out here bullshitting, man.
He gonna melt him too.
Yeah. And some of you niggas need to be melted, man. Some of you niggas need to get on a Jenny Craig diet. Well, the Lord got the Jenny Craig diet for your ass, man. Niggas gonna drop weight like that. All right? Lord finna really do this thing. Go ahead, huh?
They shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them.
That's right.
They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
So a nigga gonna be in pain as a woman that travaileth. We know a woman that travails with a baby being in hella pain, man. A whole lot of pain. Go ahead.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Yeah. That's how your black ass gonna look, man. You gonna be tore up when them flames hit you. You're gonna be unrecognized. Really, a lot of you niggas is gonna disintegrate, man. You gonna get caught like Sarah Connor on that fence. That's how a lot of you niggas, smoking a blunt. And we hope the Lord got a lot of you niggas that came up against the prophets and teachers, man. Hope the Lord got a lot of you niggas like that, man. You too, polite. You gonna get caught in that cell, nigga. Get burnt up. Huh?
So get a different missile before he gets that nuclear missile.
Yeah, man, you gonna get a missile. You wanna give out missiles, nigga, you gonna get one. Go ahead.
This Ezekiel 22:18. Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross.
Right. And dross mean worthless, man. That's what we went into chef. We had went into insignificant, worthless. It's dross, it's the same thing. Go ahead.
All they that are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace, they are even the dross of silver.
Right. They're worthless. So even to give you a lesson, when you welding, you put the little rod out, you sparking welding and shit, man. When the metal is combining and welding up the metal, all that little silver stuff is dross that falls off. It's nothing. It don't have no significant value.
It's useless.
Yeah, it don't feel like nothing. It just burn off with whatever metal it is. That's how the Lord is liking Israel into that and these different metals because Israel is hard headed, man. It started off with what metal? It started off with. Right, it started off with what metal?
With dross.
Where?
First metal, brass and tin.
Brass and tin. They ain't brass and tin. Brass and tin ain't that much. You go on the yeah, but they don't have that much value as far as money wise, man. It don't have that much value. Go ahead.
And iron and lead.
Iron and lead. Go ahead.
In the midst of the furnace, they'll even draw some silver. Therefore, thus say Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah thy power. Because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
Lord's gonna leave a lot of you Israelites over here to be burned and melted, man. That's just said the Bible. The Lord gonna leave a lot of you over here. Instead of delivering a lot of you, man, the Lord gonna leave you over here to be ultimately destroyed, man. Especially you niggas don't know what's going on. All the ones that do know what's going on, they're out here bullshit. That's it.
Now I gotta know. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. And ye shall know that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah have poured out my fury upon you, man.
Yeah, I did it. The Lord put an address on that shit, man.
Yeah, he did it.
You ain't gotta wonder where it came from, who sent the hit, who did that. The Lord put his address on it, man. Yahweh from the heavens, man, for the address. Area code 77777. Lord put his address on this shit. All right? Go ahead,
Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Most High coming through, both with wrath and fierce anger.
Yeah, he ain't saying he coming back hugging and kissing babies, man. Taking selfie pictures with you niggas, man. They said the day of the Lord coming cruel, man. Look up the word cruel for me. Yeah, since Jake won't play. Let's see what cruel is. Watch out, man. Then that's why we get out here and we prophesy. We boast the Lord's coming, man. We looking for the Lord to take these nations down, take you 2/3 down, man. Because when the so-called white man go down, the 2/3 go down. Right. The wicked black women go down, man. Right? And all you nations go down, man.
Everything attached to it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's cruel. I got it online at the monitor. It says stern of suffering debt.
Suffering debt, go ahead.
Attended by much distress, inclined or willing to make another suffer, disposed to inflict suffering, mental or physical, or any sentiment being,
Right.
rude, unfeeling, rough, raw, bloody, cold-hearted, hard-hearted.
Yeah, man. That's plain. They don't need no explaining, man. That's how the Lord coming.
Barbarious.
Go ahead.
Barbarious, savage, and vicious.
Yeah, the Lord gonna come back savage and vicious.
They playing out here.
Right, go ahead.
Oh, don't fuck shit up.
Go ahead. Read it again and go on down.
All right, this is Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Most High coming through, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate.
To lay the land desolate, man. Give me Amos 9:8 real fast. That's what the Lord, that's the whole agenda of the Heavenly Father, man. Go ahead, Al.
This Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth.
Right.
saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Right. That's the Lord's plan to destroy all destroy this wicked cesspool like the kingdom, man. Go ahead, huh?
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right. He said it again. In that one, right?
Yeah.
He said it again. The Lord, the only ones that can sin.
All of my sinners, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which said the evil shall not overtake nor prevent them.
The only ones that can sin is really you Israelites, man. You're the only one that was given the covenants, all right, of what we know as the scriptures, man. The instructions of the know-how, the do's and don'ts. It was given to you. So the Lord gonna destroy the sinners thereof, man, of his people, out of the earth, man. Which is ultimately you 2/3, man. And we gonna be happy. Right? And we gonna be happy, man. Go ahead, Doc.
For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
Why? Everything gonna be burnt when you can't see the stars and the constellations of heaven. You got deep, dark and gloominess going back into it. You got fire, shit burning up. The heavens is gonna be blocked out, man. Go ahead, Doc.
The sun shall be darkened in his going forth.
Right.
And the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil.
The Lord can do what?
And I will punish the world for their evil.
The Lord's gonna punish this world for its evils, man. Starting with the head snake that's running the planet Earth is you goddamn Edomites, man. You goddamn Edomites, or so-called white people, you the damn devil, man. The Lord finna punish you for everything that you've done. Man, woman, and child, man. You're finna be punished for all the acts and the events that you caused to the earth and the pain that you caused to people on the earth, man. The Lord finna bring true justice to the planet Earth. Go ahead.
And the wicked for their iniquity.
And the wicked for their iniquity, man. Starting with you Edomites and going along with you Jakes. A lot of you Jakes are wicked too. You got the wicked and the wicked, man. Go ahead, huh?
And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
And who the most proudest man going into what is going to tip my tongue. No, Obadiah, man.
Obadiah.
Yeah, who the most proudest man on the earth? The so-called white man, all right? He's the proud of the earth, man. That don't think he can be taken down. Don't think that he can be actually fucked with, man. But you ain't seen nothing. Then he got his bitch ass looking, calling this woman. Y'all pointing at your dog ass. Scary ass, man. They wait to get on the trolley to grow some goddamn nuts overnight, man. Go ahead, I'll do this clown.
And will lay low the hardiness of the terrible.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yeah, and the man that's going to be made out of precious gold is who? Israelite men. The men of the law is going to be made precious. Because everybody got them a man right now. You booed up. You got that nigga paying that phone bill, that car note. That nigga ain't going to make it, man. You give a damn how much he paying on your dog ass. Right. He ain't going to make it. You going to need a man of the Lord. Right. If you want to get on this ride, this ride that's coming, you better have your man of the Lord booed up with.
You better be listening to a man of the Lord if
yes,
you ain't got none.
Yes, Lord.
You better be watching and learning.
Right.
I'm telling you. Yeah. I ain't know it's gonna deal with some type of man of the Lord.
Somebody gonna get in this, man.
Yeah, like my man Currency said, he got a song. I'm gonna just dumb it down a little bit. He said, don't miss this jet. Don't miss this next ride get finna come, man. You know what I'm talking about. Don't miss this jet, ho. Yeah, don't miss this jet. This chariot finna go, man.
That's definitely a private ride.
Yes, indeed.
Everybody ain't on that ride right there, buddy.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
And we gonna be made. All the men of the Lord that look down upon. Oh, girl, he cute, but I can't fuck with him. He ain't got a line. Girl, he crazy, girl. Hey, look at his bed. Oh, Lord.
He don't let women be over him and all that. He said that ain't the way the thing should go.
Girl was looking out the window. He was going in the trunk. He dropped something that had some fringes on it. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
He be cursing with the Bible.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
He be cursing with the Bible in his ass.
That's right, man.
You know, a friend gonna say, what kind of man that is?
Yeah.
You know? That's the devil.
Hey, but in that day, man, you gonna be looking better than the government check. You niggas, man. They have to beat you off with a bat, man. Go ahead, man. Come on, please. Isaiah 4 gonna come in, man. Even that day, some of these, I ain't even want you, motherfuckers, man.
A lot of y'all.
A lot of y'all, man.
A lot of y'all. It's already a rap for you.
See?
Hey, see?
Stop touching me, Brian.
See?
I want to get a man of the Lord up there, man.
Next day she
You ain't
gonna say,
want
touch
you
me.
from me.
What you say that she gonna say, just I'll buy my own bread and do my own thing if I just could be called by your name. Like, I'm gonna do everything for myself. I just want you to have your last name to say you. I'm for you.
Yeah.
For protection, man. Yeah.
Look at this nigga. He crying. Yeah, the Lord stirred up some shit just for us to see.
Yeah, he begging.
He begging, man. Look, she tired of that nigga, man. Look, he can suck, man. Huh?
And something happened.
Yeah. That's what I say. That thing, the men of the Lord ain't gonna want a lot of you, man. A lot of you ain't. You don't bring nothing to the table anyway, man. All right? But go ahead, huh?
And if I can say, the Most High is cutting off a lot of
New shit for him, though. You know, let him go over there, man. Go your ass over there, man.
They also, this how you know they're gonna be seeking men, because they seeking out right now. Remember we was on the headset, I told you. They're seeking out men's sperm who unjabbed for $10,000. Whoever men who unjabbed, $10K per DNA, man.
Hey, man.
They seeking up, man.
They seeking up.
They selecting up.
A lot of you choosing up, man.
Yeah.
Lumber shopping and shit, man. We see you.
Yeah. This is one lumber shopping at pre-camp.
Yeah.
We just want to know what time you guys start. Man, we start tomorrow. Tomorrow. Well, we asked one last week. Remember I asked last week, I said, you lumber shopping? She said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of here. Remember? You walking right now? She said, yeah. Oh, you had just left. She said, I ain't gonna lie, I am lumber shopping in here. You know, so like you say, it's men falling by the wayside. Most of these niggas going to jail. They homosexuals. They don't got no more pickers. The Lord making the pickers slim so that the men of the Lord could just enjoy. Look, half from here. You see? He making it like that.
Like my man Cam said. You want somebody to fuck with that man in that little bush, man. The little man in the little bush, man.
Make some friction with that shit. That shit cold. Put some friction with that shit cold, man.
Yeah, man. You better get some. Yeah, he tired playing with that goddamn silver bullet, man.
Bullet ain't real.
That thing get to jumping, man. You need some, yeah, man. That's right, brother.
Beat like a heartbeat.
Right? You better select the right beat, though. Because the average dick ain't gonna get you out of here, man. Only men in the Lord gonna. Go ahead, dog.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out her place.
Yeah, in the heaven, and the earth will remove out of their place, man. When they get hit with these missiles, the scripture said the earth gonna wheel to and fro like a drunken, man. All right?
That shit's about to get drunk.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah. They don't even got no air conditioner on that building.
Go ahead.
Hey,
the ground.
Hey, that's gonna be like Bushwick. They'll be walking down a subway and see a guy run by on fire.
Out, bro. He all the way freaked out.
Get levitation 4 2 5.
I got you.
Get out of jail 32. That's the main one.
This lamentation,
Well, go ahead, you got it.
4 and 2. The precious sons of Zion. Let's start at 1 now. How has the gold become dim? Men go, hey, men about to be gold. How is the most fine gold changed? To let you know we once was that gold.
Right.
It says, the stones of the sanctuary are pulled out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are their esteem as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter?
Yeah, we're gonna be that fine gold in that thing, man. Point blank, period.
Again,
Shit, we that now, man.
we are.
We that right now, man. Let's start now.
We just,
Get
that,
that on 32 and 2.
we just disguise gold right now.
It's Isaiah 32 and 2.
That's all.
And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Because why? In that day, the reason why a man will be made as fine gold is we're gonna be a hiding place from the wind.
Yeah.
We just read to you what that wind is, man. In Jeremiah 51 and 1.
It's destruction.
From the destruction, man. The true man of the Lord, go ahead.
And a covered from the tempest.
Covered from the tempest, from that heat that the missiles gonna let off, man.
Yes,
Go ahead.
As rivers of water in a dry place.
That's right.
As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
This is that weary land that we in, man. That's why I said you better get your real man out here. Especially these days we coming into. Especially the days we coming into, man. You already got them down metrosexuals. You can't make out what the nigga is that you are under, man. This nigga spend more time in the mirror than you.
Hey, what's funny is that like these women are super picky out here, but what's the ratio of men to women globally? The population is like 70% women globally and just 30% men.
Right.
Not only does it show that the more women than men, but it also shows that a man's supposed to have more women, more than one woman. Yeah.
You gotta hit that number at least by 25%, man.
Yeah, you gotta slash that down.
These ain't real men out here, man.
15%.
Huh?
It's 15% out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you down to 5%, man.
Yeah, man.
1%.
This,
Go ahead,
this Jeremiah 4 and 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou closest thyself with chrism, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold.
It's talking about you women, man, in that day. So you make your makeup, you put all the lipstick on the heels, all right? You put them tight dresses on, you show off all your body, man. Go ahead.
Though thou rentest thy face with painting, and
Makeup, go ahead.
in vain shalt thou make thyself fair.
That's right.
Thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life.
That day, in that day, a lot of the lovers, a lot of the men that you, because let's get it twisted, man. Let's not get it twisted. The bulk of these women out here, they got you, they got your simple ass with her. She got a Sancho. Sancho's the nigga that coming through the back window. When you just turn the lock to go home, go to work, hit that lock, hit that button in the car, Sancho coming through the window. Miss you, man. Grabbing her ass.
Yeah.
Huh?
That chick on the bus
I know.
is looking hard.
I know.
She get nervous on that bus.
I know. And she looking at Shaggy like, oh, is he gonna find out? Yeah, man.
Shag ain't cool.
He ain't doing nothing, man. Well, I said he wondering why that McDonald's bag sitting in the back seat and nobody go to McDonald's.
Shaggy's just poking himself.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You got Sancho, you got the nigga paying the car note, that one nigga paying the light bill, the mortgage. You got all these niggas, man. But them lovers gonna seek your life. And the man that you got on child support. That nigga Joey gonna kill your black ass, man. A lot of you women.
He really want to kill you. The children dead.
Yeah.
He really want to kill you.
You gonna wonder why all hell breaking loose. And out the crowd of them, out the whole crowd of everybody tearing up shit, you gonna see that one nigga, man. That you done fucked up with a tank top on, with a ladder this tall. You gonna go into one of these? No. And they gonna come from half the block with that bitch. You do.
Yeah.
Hold on, he gonna hit you with some Takashi. What Takashi say? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Hit you with that Takashi song.
blood shall red.
It's serious as a motherfucker.
Blood shall red.
Yeah, man. Shit is serious. A lot of the men and true women that fucked over in society, a lot of them make them kill your ass, man.
That's why I asked, what will thou do?
Yeah.
Because you're going to be running looking for some type of protection. Like, what you going to do when you done played the man?
Right.
Most women done played the man.
A lot of you women, you can go take the archives of Katrina. A lot of you was sitting on calls with Gucci persons crying.
They was crying then.
With a goddamn 2-month-old.
Yeah.
Just crying.
What am I doing?
Oh, case boy. Oh, somebody down there. Oh, my God. Yeah, he was in Katrina. That motherfucker.
I'm gonna get it.
Look at that face right there.
I got it.
Look at that motherfucker. Look. That was Katrina, man. Go ahead.
This Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
What's she gonna see? All the prophecies that was told by a man of the Lord.
We told you.
He told your black ass, man. Well,
and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Because you know, like the rubbing neck,
heard that
the
shit
neck, the moving neck like a flamingo, right? Where is the Lord thy God? You know how they do it?
Because at the end of the day,
where you at?
At the end of the day, on a spiritual note, we as Israel has a reputation of Job. Job had it all at the height. Job lost it all.
Yeah.
But we're dealing right now with the in between, the hash in between.
Yeah.
The having a doubt, sometimes, you know, you would have it if it was up to this society. You'd be like, you want to give up, but you got to keep going.
The atonement was
in the middle.
Righteousness.
Yeah, we got the in the middle shit.
Yep.
All that back talk. That's in the middle of the men of the Lord had to go through with their own woman. Because what happened with Job woman?
Yeah.
Job woman said what?
Yeah,
Curse the Lord
and die.
A lot of the men of the Lord dealt with that. Yeah. I'm tired of this shit. I gotta change my life.
Yeah. When the brothers come over here, everything is the brothers. You with the brothers out.
Yeah, that's the in between. That's on the spiritual, as you know, as a
yes, sir.
Job's story is a representation of Israel. That's the height, the fall, and the come up again. All right, but we dealing with the in the middle right now, man. Well, we gotta deal with this shit, bro. Just like Job did. Some of us have to deal with the boys and the things inside the game. But we gotta fucking go. All right, you know, it's an the promises. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, go ahead.
Job 2 and 9. Then said his wife unto him, doest thou still retain thy integrity? Curse the Most High and die. And it said, Job, through all this, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one as the foolish woman speaking. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of our power, and shall not we receive evil? That's question marks. And all this, Job did not sin with his lips, so his integrity remained within him.
Right.
You see?
Job kept on going, man.
Stood on his morals, man. His morality, man.
Right, go ahead. 13. I want you to keep going. Okay, I brought up a statement about, all that meeting there, I brought up a statement about, have brothers ever seen that video game Last of Us, man? America's gonna look like the actual game. Trees, shit everywhere. It's gonna look like Last of Us, man. Go ahead,
It's Isaiah 13 and 14. And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Which that goes into the so-called white man being as a chase rope. Meaning nobody is gonna be fucking with the so-called white man. Everybody's gonna be at his neck to kill his ass, man. Everybody's gonna be fully awakened to this man being a devil, man. And that's your neck. All right? Go ahead.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
Right, and that's coming too. Every man gonna turn into his own people. You niggas gonna learn to come, you gonna come back home, as they say. Right? They're gonna have a few of you niggas gonna be made examples. You're gonna get your ass cut out there in Pearl River, fucking with Becky. It's gonna be your last time. Right? A lot of you Magic Mike niggas gonna get caught over here in the hood, fucking with Tasha. They're gonna be your last time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know Tasha. You know Tasha like to fuck with the white boys. That all the nigga gotta do put a backwards cap on and some Jordans or some G-Nikes. Oh Lord, he got the box. she gonna get that nigga way over there in the Magnolia Project, man. And that day, it's gonna be the last of that nigga, man. Man, gutter, and all them niggas gonna tear his ass up, man. Go ahead, huh?
So every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. Everyone that is sound, so like everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
See, everyone that's found amongst those different demographics that went home to their people, you gonna get your ass thrust through. Starting with you, Uncle Toms and Coons, man. You gonna be the first wave for them to get thrust through out here. You boom coon niggas, man. Joining hands to the so-called white man. You Uncle Tom niggas, you gotta die first, man. You Sambo, shoe shining, white man loving ass motherfucker gotta die, man. Yeah, Sammy Davis Jr. ass motherfucker, man. Niggas gotta go. Yeah, shit boy ass niggas, man. Yeah. Gotta go, man. Lord brought him up, look. With Chuck Taylor song.
Oh, he
Thick ass jeans on, man. That nigga cool, man. When you got bags on top and the bottom of your eyes, man, you cool. Fuck out of here. Go ahead, huh?
All right. So every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own lands, right? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, you gonna get thrust through it. You gonna fall, man. You gonna get your ass ran over that day. The decision gonna be made out here, man. All right, go ahead, huh?
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
That's in the Bible, man. Your children gonna be dashed to pieces. What?
Before their eyes.
Yeah, your children gonna get dashed to pieces like a little piece of cinnamon, man. Yeah. Out here in that day. How many of you so-called black women are, in the words of polite, you black queens, you Nubian queen motherfuckers, man? How many of you ready for that, man? What it is? We gotta throw it out there about that nigga. Your so-called promoter, polite, that nigga in jail, man. He ain't got his ass out, but we know he going his black ass to jail. I believe that shit, man. You know?
Enjoy your last day.
Yeah.
He was showing how much he liked them young Nubian queens by making their lips swell.
Yeah. Having a cosmic nut. That's what that nigga was having. Nigga said, somebody they found semen on a goddamn pants and the shit, nigga. You was there for a while, nut, nigga. Bro, you having a cosmic nut. What it is? A chemic nut, nigga.
The way they explained it, it's like he was wilding out.
He was wilding out, man.
They say nut was all over here. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, Jake was wilding, bro.
Nigga had a cosmic nut. And
the way they explained it, it was like explosive.
That shit is all on the ceiling.
Bad, bro. Like Joe drank on the juice in the hood.
The puppet shit. Remember the puppets? Yeah, he had one of them motherfuckers.
Bro, he had a moment.
Like you were saying, he made himself comfortable.
Comfortable, yes, man. Like he was having his way in that bitch.
Coconut looking ass nigga. Nigga, you can hang your face in the tree, nigga.
When they said that, bro, like that ain't sound really
you was there for a while.
You was getting busy.
Took his shoes off.
Yes.
His pants.
Yeah. Nasty ass niggas, man. Man, I hope Lisa put your ass far in the back, deep off in the back corner of that motherfucker, man. That's what happens when you slander. Cause he on the phone talking about people just believing shit, running with it. But you was the author of the shit about us, man.
Real.
Talking about we pedophiles and
that the Lord is not mine.
Yeah. What's up a man sowing, that what he also shall fucking reap, man.
Lord is not mine.
You nigga reap, you reap the same, nigga.
Hey, you never found a man.
Ass nigga. Go ahead, I'm just in the spirit, bro.
Hey, you never found a man, and there's still no men in GMS that got arrested for pedophilia or anything, but you were found sticking your 2 fingers down a 14-year-old girl's throat. Piece of shit.
And no DNA was found too, nigga.
Yeah. He was in that bitch.
DNA, nigga.
Ass naked with that little poofy hat he had on. That's it. Turning up. He was in that bitch turning up. You know that little hat he wear? Like that little African Bombada hat? He had that on and nothing else, getting wicked We hot.
Yeah, then the Lord did that nigga polite so cold. Nigga, when you go on the computer, look at your docket number. Your docket number said F1-014438. Lord put a stamp of 144 on your ass, man. And he brought you to the Mount Sinai Hospital, man.
Oh. True.
Yeah. Look, once again, put an address on the nigga. I did that.
That's right.
Nigga, coconut.
What his final words was to the girl mama? Don't do this, you're gonna ruin my reputation. You're gonna have something more ruined than that when you go upstate in fucking Rikers Island.
Yeah, man.
The Chase gonna be waiting for your
He
ass.
gonna be in Miami. He gonna be in Miami.
Whatever. Dade County, Wayne County, wherever the fuck he at.
Them Haitians and them Guatemalans.
Them Haitians and them Guatemalans, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. They gonna do some cosmic to your ass in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead,
Cosmic nut.
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga, man, he was there for a minute, man. When they, what Dave Chappelle said, when they came, they investigated, they found shit all on the goddamn stove. Nigga, you was there for a minute. Ass. Go ahead, huh?
The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
That's right, man. And that's what's gonna happen. That's minus polite, though. Polite ain't gonna have nothing to do with that part right there. Yeah, you're gonna be long gone, my man. But that's gonna happen. Because men gonna be forcing their way into homes. Niggas gonna be forcing their way into a lot of shit, man. Man handling shit. Strong arm shit out here, man.
Take what he wants.
Yeah, nigga ain't asking for a goddamn thing. That's what it's getting ready to come down to. Go ahead.
Oh, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Right. Russians, man. Go ahead.
Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Right. They don't give a damn about the American fiat currency, man. Them Russians gonna want blood. Them Russians gonna want war, man. They won't get it on. Go ahead, huh?
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
We went into it early on about the bows, about the missiles. Yes, the missiles gonna dash these little goddamn children and people into pieces, man. Go ahead.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Hey, man, they gonna kill everything. Go ahead.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
Yeah, those missiles ain't gonna spare children. Oh, this is a newborn. This is a 8. This is a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 5-year-old. They ain't gonna give a damn, man. Which the Lord ain't gonna give a damn. They make it. The Lord's gonna be with that, man. All right, go ahead.
In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, it's gonna be into that height. Because Babylon is the glory of the Chaldeans, man. Excellency, man. And in Chaldeans, you look into the Chaldeans, one of the main things about the Chaldees, a lot of them was witches and warlocks, man. That's what came over here to America too.
That's what's it.
The founding forefathers that came on the good ship this ship that, they was Masons, man. They was criminals. Them niggas brought pigs, cheese, and roaches over here. You can look at that shit. That's true. And they brought Masonic practice over here, man.
And disease and smallpox.
Right. Them niggas was Masons, man. And this is their ecstasy, because their ecstasy was built on witchcraft, man. Give me Isaiah 47. Wait, I think it's around 8.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yeah, when this place truly goes, man, nobody's gonna dwell in America, man. It's not a soul that's gonna dwell in America. It's gonna tell you. That's why I brought up earlier the video game Last of Us. Last of Us is a video game that breaks down of an economical society breakdown. You know, they put a twist with zombies and shit. But you can might as well say it's the average everyday people, man. They're zombies. Go ahead.
Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
Yeah, the shepherds ain't gonna make their fold there.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch their tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
Yeah, even though this place gonna be a desert, them damn sand niggas ain't gonna be over here, man. because they love pitching tent in the sand dunes. Even the Lord said, even they ain't gonna be over here. Sand nigga with a camel and shit walking. Just walking, man.
Them niggas be catching men too in that bit.
Oh, yeah.
Enslave the fuck out you. They'll catch you and you there for that's it, man.
But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there.
Wild beasts is gonna be over here. All right, go ahead.
And their houses shall be full of doleful creatures and owls.
All type of owls and lizards and Komodo dragons and all type of that shit gonna be over here left. It's gonna be a goddamn ghost town. Buildings toppled over. Shit is gonna be all tore up, man.
Well, owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there.
Right.
And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses.
Right.
And in dragons in their pleasant palaces.
Right. Those dragons go into the different lizards and shit, Komodo dragons and shit, man. They gonna run through all these buildings and the different what they call it out? They call it a nuclear winter. And that nuclear winter hit, they gonna be over here dwelling amongst shit over here, man. That was it, huh? You got something?
Yeah, I got Isaiah. So a couple of ones out there.
Hey, bring them out.
This with the sorcerers.
Yeah, bring that out first.
This Isaiah 47 and 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment and one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
Didn't it say this was the excellency of the Chaldeans? What
Yeah.
did it say right there?
Yeah, the multitude of thy sorceries and the great
Go
abundance.
up to that one. Go up.
8.
Yeah.
Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am none else besides you.
All right.
I shall not sit as a widow,
is
neither
America.
know the loss of children.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
But these two things shall come to thee. You wanted me to get the one that you said.
You were reading the one before you started over.
All right, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment and one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries.
It's gonna come on you in the multitude of your perfection, in the multitude of your what?
Sorceries.
Sorceries, man. Like I said, America was built on sorcery.
Yeah.
All the founding forefathers were a bunch of witches and warlocks, all right? A bunch of soothsayers, man. That's what them Rosicrucians and those different people go into, man.
I got some info on that for you.
All right, go ahead, what you got?
This is Mark 13 and 2. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, seest thou these great buildings? Question mark. There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
That's great. Yeah, man. So when the Lord get really truly get down, ain't no stone gonna be left up on another over here, man. All right, go ahead, Al. You got the information? My bad. Let's go get the information.
Codex Magica under the chapter The Riddle of the Great Seal of the United States. And this section reads, Enter Rothschild's man, Haim Salomon. That, of course, is the official version of events. But some claim that a mysterious man from Europe, but living in Philadelphia, named Haim Salomon, secretly assisted the committee of Franklin, Jefferson, and Adams. Haim Salomon, a Jewish banker, just happened to be the American representative for the Rothschilds in Europe. Salomon, it is said, bribed a number of American politicians and was able to get about anything he and his mentors wanted done. In the case of the Great Seal, the Rothschilds wanted symbols to be pictured in the Great Seal of the United States befitting the aims of the Illuminati. Though Jewish and Zionist in ambition, the Rothschilds were not worshipers of the God of the Old and New Testaments of the Bible. They were Sabbatian/Frankists, satanic in theology. They sought and still today seek a Jewish utopia or kingdom on planet Earth. The kingdom would be the New Age successor to ancient Babylon and Egypt. It would be a powerhouse nation that would, through magic and intellect, conquer the world. America would be its proxy. America would be its alter ego. America then must be fashioned into a Kabbalistic Jewish state. All hail the new Egypt. empire of ages, child of the sun god of the ancients. Oh, kind of. Kind of. Just one more pair. America, the New Jerusalem, must unite with Old Jerusalem, and the Zionist Illuminati must reign. So, hey, it shows you. This place is built off of witchcraft.
Go ahead, man. Just finish. Just finish, bro.
All right, Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment and one day: the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in wickedness, and thou said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee.
Right. So the ultimate law got a plan for America, and that plan is destruction, man. All right? So with that, we hope that was edifying. Until next time, we'll give all praises, all glory and honor to Yahweh.
Come on to the
elders, apostles, GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.